What's up, Keto fam? It has been a long time. We have moved, lost a family member, all kinds of stuff has happened since the last time I even thought about shooting a video for keto. Honestly, I haven't really been doing keto for like 2 months. You know, you just fall off the bandwagon, and that's kind of just part of it. You know, I went really hard for like 8 months, and man, the results were just stupidly amazing. And it might have been closer to like 7 months, I'm not sure. But this is season 2. We're gonna redo this whole thing. We're gonna do keto right. I've learned a lot of stuff since the very first day I ever started doing keto, and I'm gonna pass that knowledge on to you as much as I can. I don't sell anything. If you want to email me, here's my email address. Email me, I'll put it in the description below. I'll send you some keto stuff I had written up. It's good information. It's not gonna give you a 7-day meal plan or anything crazy like that, but it's just going to explain stuff in, you know, in better detail. Just something it's free. Just, you know, email me, I'll send you stuff. I'm going to tell you my 3 ways of doing keto, and we're doing a 30-day challenge, so we're 30 days strict. So I'm going to try my hardest to not even think about eating anything that's not keto friendly. So here is the grocery haul. I'm going to show you that real quick. Okay, we are keto ready. So let's just talk about what we bought. Bacon, eggs, I don't know why this is way over here, but sausage as well. So we'll mix it up as far as what we have for breakfast. It'll mainly consist of eggs, bacon, or sausage, and we may make some scrambled eggs with this Parmesan cheese. All right, the next thing is these are our fat drink mixes. So we've got coffee, we've got cocoa, we've got 2 different types of coconut oil, stevia, Kerrygold butter, salt. So let's explain this. We are either gonna do keto coffee, which will have probably butter in it. It'll definitely have coconut oil, probably have some stevia and that heavy whipping cream right there. And then at the end of the night, we'll have this Hershey cocoa mix mixed with some stevia and some coconut oil and make fat drinks. And we'll come full circle to that. I'm just showing you what I had purchased. By the way, get this Trivia brand. I tried to find stuff that was just pure stevia, but you're gonna find stevia with erythritol or erythritol, how you wanna say it. Don't get the Walmart brand, whatever you do. All right, so cheeses. So I got a couple different snack cheeses, whatever you wanna call the bar cheese. So I got mild cheddar and Colby Jack, and this is shredded cheddar to put on our salads. These pickles are really just for a snack, so if you feel like snacking, this is the way to go. I also bought lots of different meats. These pepperonis and that summer sausage right there is mainly just for snacks. So that will be part of a dinner, that sausage there. Chicken, ribeyes, have a little bit of shrimp, some brats. I really haven't ever done that with the diet, but the macros look decent. That is, let's see here. I think it's 80-20. No, it is, where am I looking at here? 73-20%, 23%. And then we have some salmon. These are the only 2 dressings I use when I have salad. The celery right here gives you that kind of crunch. We'll use the bell peppers for cooking, the onions for cooking, celery and cucumber will go on the salads as well. I got a couple different types of salad. So we like the spring mix and we like baby spinach. And we also have some bacon bits over there. So this is mainly what we're gonna eat for the next whole month, is this kind of stuff. So once I run out of any one of these certain items on the table here, I will go get more. Quick thing, I did buy some avocado oil to cook in because I mainly cook with just butter, but we're gonna do some stuff with avocado oil. Okay, we're back. So that was the grocery haul. You've seen all the stuff I got. I wanted to make sure that there was no way that I didn't have something, and I had food that I knew was gonna be keto friendly and that works for me. It works for me. What you saw on that table, that stuff works for me. I know a lot of people argue with, oh, you shouldn't be doing chicken breast, you should do chicken thighs, whatever. You do what works for you. The reason it works for me is because I have that fat drink in the morning and I have that fat drink in the evening after dinner. So I'm gonna talk about the 3 ways I like to do it. So you can do just traditional keto, where you wake up, you know, you have a keto coffee, have breakfast like an hour later or 30 minutes or with the keto coffee, and then have, you know, lunch. And again, you're not making your, you know, when I do my lunches, it's not like it's 70% fat, 20% protein, 10% carbs. I don't really look at that. I just make sure my carb count's pretty low and that there's some fat in what I'm eating as well. Like I wouldn't want to eat like 60 grams of protein and like 5 grams of fat, I wouldn't do that. But you know, just be conscious of what you're eating as far as that goes. I usually have a pretty light lunch whenever I'm eating it. Like, so if I have my keto coffee with breakfast, my lunch won't be really heavy. It'll be like a handful of almonds, some cheese sticks, and maybe some summer sausage. And that's the new thing that I do, is the summer sausage. I used to do like beef sticks and stuff like that, but the fat content in a summer sausage is way, way higher. So that's the way I go with that, or pepperoni, because that one's good too. I don't go overboard. Again, so let's stick with what, I'm sorry, I'm gonna get off a key here. I'm terrible about that. But so we have our keto coffee, our breakfast in the morning, then we have our lunch, and then maybe have a snack, and then have like a keto dinner. That keto dinner, I usually try to make sure it's at least 1-to-1 on protein and fat, or either 2-to-1 from fat to protein. So, you know, if it's 30 grams of fat, I try to make the protein around 15. It just depends on what you're gonna do. But what does matter is that I have that keto fat drink afterwards, or just drink the coconut oil. All right, the second way I do this sometimes is I do intermittent fasting. So a lot of people call it like an 8-16 split or something like that. So you have a 8-hour window that you can eat, and then you fast for 16 hours. And so fasting, that is only drinking water, black coffee, or teas that's not like herbal teas, like fruit teas. When I'm fasting, I usually only drink water, and I'll drink like 1 or 2 cups of coffee. I know some people will drink like 6 or 7 cups of coffee just to get them through it, but I mean, I don't see why you need to do that, but it's okay if you want to do it like that. I usually genuinely just have like 1 or 2 cups of coffee and probably 8-9 bottles of water. I drink a stupid amount of water, probably 1.5 gallons. And that's the thing with keto, you got to remember, you've got to be drinking water. Like today, I felt like absolute trash. I just kept pounding water, and you know what? I got better because I did a 24-hour fast. But let me get back to what we're talking about. So intermittent fasting. So what the best way to do intermittent fasting is, you eat at lunch, and then maybe have a snack, and then eat dinner, and then you go like a 16-hour period without eating. So basically you skip breakfast. Simple as that. Now, the way I do keto and the way I've gotten success with keto is I do something that I call fat fasting. I'm not even sure if that's a thing. I should probably look it up before I even tell you that, but whatever, I call it fat fasting. It's an intermittent fasting, but it's a fat fast. So what I do is I have a pretty high fat keto coffee in the morning. And usually it's anywhere between 30 to like 45 grams of fat in that coffee that I have in the morning, and I feel like that keeps me full all the way to lunch. And then I usually work out at lunch, and then when I come back from working out at lunch, I usually wait an hour to eat. You don't have to do that. That was a technique I did when I was doing targeted keto, which is a good thing to do. Targeted keto is nothing wrong with that at all. But so again, you have that fat coffee in the morning, the keto coffee in the morning. Do your workout or don't work out. You don't have to work out to do keto. It's just something I do. Obviously, that's something I enjoy doing. So I eat lunch after I get done working out, or if you don't work out, just eat lunch like you normally would, and then maybe have a snack, and then have your keto dinner followed by a fat drink, or just drink the coconut oil. So in the grand scheme of things, for all 3 of these, I highly suggest you doing that fat drink at the end of the night. The last thing you should consume is that fat drink. So 20 to 30 to 40 grams of fats in a drink before you go to bed. Now, if you're gonna shotgun some coconut oil, I'd probably only do like 2 tablespoons. You could do MCT oil. I'm just gonna be honest with you. MCT oil, to me, it hits me harder in the gut, and I think there's some stuff like where it doesn't even have to like bypasses your liver to make ketones. I'm not going to get into the hardcore science of it. If you want to know all that stuff, look up Thomas DeLauer. I'll link his channel in the below as well. Thomas DeLauer is awesome. He's like a nerd when it comes to keto, and like, if you want to really learn the real stuff about keto and like how enzymes and everything in your body works, he's the person to talk to, because I don't know any of that stuff, but I enjoy listening to him talk to us about it. So as far as working out, I know a lot of people are like, oh, you can't take these certain types of BCAAs, and I'm pretty sure I've preached that to you guys. You can't take a certain types of BCAAs, you can't take this, you can't take that. And all of that is irrelevant. If you were going to take your pre-workout, your BCAAs, whatever kind of supplements you're going to take, so I usually do creatine, BCAAs, and pre-workout for my supplements before I go work out. I usually take them 30 minutes before the workout, and then I'll just do a super hardcore workout for 1 hour or 35 minutes. Just go hard. If you're not sweating, you're not doing it hard enough. Go hard. If you want to get gains or lose even more weight, you're going to have to go hard. This, just lifting a little bit, go somewhere outside of your comfort zone. But again, I want everybody to understand, you do not have to work out to do keto. I just do because I enjoy working out. It's one of my hobbies as well as keto. And also I shoot videos and wedding videos and pictures and all kinds of stuff, which one of these days that will be my 100% job, and that's all I'll do for a living. But that's not today. I still have a full-time job, so I drive an hour and a half to work every day, and my life is like really hectic right now, and it's hard, but I'm going to try to, produce videos for you guys. Follow me on Instagram. That's where I post most of my stuff, like what I'm eating, and that's where if you want to contact me and get instant feedback, that's the way to go. Now, if you comment on this YouTube video, I will definitely try to get back with you. I know several people have tried to contact me since I've been gone, because I was gone for like 2 months. But anyway, keto is easy. Keep it simple with those 3 techniques. You can either eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can do intermittent fasting, or you can do what I talk about, the fat fasting, which is kind of like intermittent fasting, but you are breaking your fast by having that keto coffee. Just so you know, I'm not an idiot. I know that when I drink that fat coffee, that keto coffee, it's breaking my fast. Totally cool with that, because I know my body has nothing to feed on but fat. Weighed in this morning at 207.6. I think I've videoed earlier what I weigh now, and it was like 206.8. It's irrelevant. I just wanted you to know where I was at. Whenever I stopped doing videos, I was weighing 185 pounds, and I was 9% body fat. I have no clue what my body fat is right now. It doesn't matter. That's not important to me right now as far as just getting back on track with keto. 30 days, everything I got. So with these 30 days, I'm going to do those 3 techniques I told you, as far as like whether I'm just going to do keto straight, like just a normal person, regular eating, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or I'll do the other 2 with intermittent fasting or fat fasting. I don't do a lot of intermittent fasting, but I do 24-hour fast and 16-hour fast. So let me back up real quick. To start this keto diet, I fasted 24 hours. So Sunday at 7 p.m. I had my last meal, and I did not eat again until like 7:30 today. So I did 24 hours fast. I highly suggest you do a 24-hour fast, or minimum 15-hour fast. You can do a 15-hour fast. You can totally do it. But I think that's what you should do. And I want to start helping people with doing keto. Like, instead of being like trying to get into the really intricate details and saying, oh, you need to take potassium, magnesium, and all this stuff. You don't have to do all that stuff. Just do keto. If you start feeling bad, drink water. That's gonna help you more than anything is drinking water. Drink water. Drink as much as you can. Like today, I was in a horrible mood. I felt like crap, and I was just like, oh my God, I don't even want to shoot a video tonight. I don't want to do anything. Like I was just hating the world. And I just kept chugging water, and by the time it was like 5 p.m. I started feeling a whole lot better. So I was really dreading that hour-and-a-half drive home, but it was okay. It was worth it. And then I made an awesome ribeye, shrimp salad. Oh, well, here it is right here. So that's what I had for dinner. It was delicious. I loved it. I did have, I was gonna do my cocoa powder, so like the unflavored cocoa powder with stevia and coconut oil as my fat drink, but I had just gotten that Perfect Keto in because they had that salted caramel. I really wanted to try that, and I highly recommend it. Stuff is expensive. Keto is not expensive. You do not have to buy any of the stuff that people talk about. Oh, you need to buy this, that. First of all, most of those products that people are selling you that says keto coffee, it has like 10 grams of fat in it. That's nothing. You can buy coffee dirt cheap. You can buy coconut oil. It's a little high, but I mean, that's the basis of my diet is coconut oil. And then like a little bit of stevia. Probably the least amount of stevia you get, the better. speaking on the subject of stevia, do not get Walmart brand stevia. It's got like maltodextrose in it and all that stuff. Just get the Truvia brand. I know Thomas DeLauer said something about, Truvia has erythritol and stevia in it. I honestly could not find just stevia at Walmart. I could not find it. So I just went ahead and got the Truvia brand. It's fine. It's not going to hurt us. What we are going to start doing is we're going to test foods. I've got some other things we're going to test. Some people sent me some products. I will test those things, and I'll test some energy drinks because I know that's what you guys like me to do. I'll test some energy drinks. I love energy drinks. That's guilty pleasure. But we're going to test stuff like whenever I take coconut oil, what happens afterwards, like 1 tablespoon after 2 hours, 2 tablespoons, 3 on, so on. And maybe we'll eat 30 grams of broccoli and see what that does. Either way, I want to start testing foods. I want to start testing things that other people aren't testing, because why not? You should know these things. And since, testing my blood is way cheaper now, that's a great thing. I am not going to test my blood until Wednesday when I get home from work. Because it doesn't really matter. It usually takes about 3 days to really get back into ketosis, and then you're trying to get fat adapted from there. So remember, you start keto, you start producing ketones. Whenever you start producing a high volume of ketones, so 0.5 blood millimoles and higher, you become into a state of ketosis where your body's not going to store fat anymore. It's going to start using it for energy. And then when you become fat adapted, your body learns how to use those ketones really well. So when you become fat adapted, basically those pee strips don't work anymore because you're not going to waste an energy. I mean, why would you waste energy? That's makes no sense. You wouldn't just pee energy out. But either way, if the P6 work for you and it keeps you motivated, that's awesome. As long as they have a pink shade of any sort, you're producing ketones. But you should know you're in ketosis. You should feel better. And I'll be honest with you, these last 2 months that I just knew a regular diet, I felt like crap. I mean, I weighed 207 pounds. I mean, I put on like 20 pounds of weight, and I don't feel good. I don't sleep. My skin has blemishes on it. Just stupid stuff, like things that anyway, it doesn't matter. It just sucks. Do keto. It's so much better for you. It's so much better for you. Anyway, I've already ranted and raved quite a bit. I hope everybody still follows me. I hope y'all enjoy the content I produce. I do have that Facebook page, but like I don't really get like a lot of interaction on it, so I'll try to do better. It's whatever. Just follow me on Instagram. That's the easiest way, and then watch my YouTube videos. But until then, I will see you tomorrow. Keep it keto. All right, so me and Amanda's going to take a couple pictures real quick, just to show our body composition 30 days out.